Hi everyone, John Ossipinsky here, aka Lymph Man. You know, when we're trying to help diseases like anxiety, we're trying to help depression, there's a lot of brain fog that I'm hearing from a lot of people, insomnia, children who are on the autism spectrum. We really need to understand the lymph-brain connection. Now, we've known about a lymph-brain connection as a therapist. I've known about a lymph-brain connection for, a decade or more, maybe 2 decades, right? Because we knew there were lymphatic vessels around the brain, in the membranes that surround the brain and spinal cord, that we can use to help the brain, detoxification in the brain. But just recently, just the other day actually, researchers found that we have lymphatic vessels right behind our nose in the nasopharyngeal area. It's just right behind our nasal area that must drain the brain. So if you're a person who has sinusitis, you get sinus stuffiness in your nasal area, you get a lot of sinus infections, maybe you always have a runny nose, then you need to be concerned about this. Because that may mean that those lymphatics behind your nose, your nasal area, may not be flowing as well. And if they can't flow, then the brain can fill with cellular waste, fats, and fluid, which actually can interfere with how we think and how we feel. And in autism, early in life, they've done studies and showed that when they see a family of children on the spectrum, when they check one of the younger children, they will find that around 6 and 12 months of age, that they'll have more cerebral spinal fluid, meaning more fluid in their brain. And then those children who have more fluid in their brain will have more severe autism. That same thing is happening with normal pressure hydrocephalus. When people, as they age, their lymphatic system starts to shut down in their brain. They start getting a little bit of fluid to back up and starts to put pressure on the brain. And they end up losing their ability to move their arms, ability to think. Really, it just takes away their life. So understanding how to maintain this area is so important. And there are a lot of people online who show how to do circular motions and do all kind of tapping, but we really need to gain control over many things: our diet, our supplements, our exercise routines. But most importantly, we have to use our hands to create circulation right in this area where we have our subclavian vein, where we have one vessel on either side of our neck. And then we have to open up the deep lymphatic vessels, because what they found is that these nasal lymphatics drain to the deep lymphatic nodes. So if we're clogged up in this area, then your brain is going to fill up with cellular waste, or it can. So it's very important to understand this lymph-brain connection. I've made a guide, 5 steps to help anxiety and brain fog. You can find it up in my bio. You'll see a link, and I'll put a link right into this. But we all need to understand, if we especially want to have your memories and your mind intact as you age, that we have to learn to gain control over this system, because it's affecting us early in life with children with cerebral palsy and autism, with excess fluid and waste in their brain, and it's affecting us later in life with dementia and Alzheimer's, which is the same thing, waste and fluid building in the brain. But in between, we get anxiety, insomnia, brain fog, depression. And if we can gain control over this lymph-brain connection, then we can have a much better chance of overcoming anxiety and brain fog. I hope this helps.